Craig Danger, vinyl record player. Hello! Today we're going to talk a little bit of Willie Hutch. Frankly, a lot of people are saying, Craig, you did albums of Willie Hutch, ranking the albums. We loved it. You should do songs. I'm not sure exactly who these people that are saying that, but I bet they are. Whatever, I don't care. I'm ranking Willie Hutch's songs. I decided to do a top 11 here. I went through all of his catalog and woo, bangers all over the place. It's very difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a top 11 not ranked, because these songs are all excellent, and I'm going to make a little playlist. If you want to check them out, you should. Absolutely you should. Don't make me waste my time. Don't waste your time not hearing Willie Hutch. Not introducing yourself to a legend. That's poor use of time, friends. Poor use of time. Or poor use of time, as many people like to say. At any rate, let's just bang right off with a big banger. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up on the graphic screen because I do not own this LP. It is usually around $50. I'm of course talking about the Mac soundtrack. Really, Willie's most famous LP. His best-selling, obviously broke him in terms of the general public. So yeah, again, what's my first one? Off of the Mac soundtrack, I Choose You. Woo! Fantastic sort of frisson, goosebump generating ballad from obviously the Mac, which was a monster movie at the time. Blaxploitation, obviously Willie heavily involved, did the whole soundtrack. It's a winner. I wish that it was available for under $40 to $50. It's hard to find. It's hard to find. Somebody needs to do a repress on that big dog. Because, the Danger's hungry for the Mac. Still don't have it though. What can I say? It's too expensive. Let's move on to another track on the top 11 easily. Of course, I gotta go to this. I gotta go to the shirt. What happened? What? Is there some kind of mirror image in effect? No, there isn't. This is just the LP. From this album, again, this album is just chock full of bangers. I had to try to, with the 11, had to try to fully represent his career. But on this one, what could it be? It could only be, of course, a love that's worth having, which producer John Flores called Willie Hutch's Sitting by the Dock of the Bay. I wholeheartedly agree. It's an epic jam. Super sort of almost really early 70s vibes. This is from 69. Just an advanced track for the era. Really good song, and yeah. And this is on an album absolutely chock full of bangers, which again, I have no problem repeating. This is a must-have. If you like soul music, if you like 60s soul music, this is a top 3 album of 60s soul music. Just is, according to The Danger. Should have been though, let's be honest. It's fantastic. Bangers from track 1 to maybe track 11. I think it's 11. But at any rate, a love that's worth having. Again, it'll be in the playlist below. Ooh, so classic. And we turn to this winner. His debut on Motown from 73. This, of course, is Fully Exposed. Really great album. This is another must-have. This one has several tracks on it that are just, I consider to be absolute top 11. First off, the groove, the monster, the mash. I'm talking about Tell Me Why Has Our Love Gone Cold. Ooh, I don't even know what to say, except I'd never heard a funk song, a funky soul song like this. Actually was sampled for the hip-hop kids out there. Was sampled by the 3-6 Mafia for, I believe, the song I Gotta Stay Fly. Oh, it's a good jam as well. But I will tell you that Tell Me Why Has Our Love Gone Cold. I can't get enough of this track. I've been listening to this track for a year and a half. It is so funky. It is so good. Legendary off of this. What's our number 2 on this particular LP? How about Sunshine Lady? I love Willie. I don't always love his ballads because, later part of his career he gets very ballad heavy. But early on with Sunshine Lady, just a delightful song. Big, huge fan of that. Basically, the side B on this particular record starts out with Tell Me Why Has Our Love Gone Cold, kicks right into Sunshine Lady, and then it goes into I'll Be There. I don't love his version of it. I don't even love the song I'll Be There, but it's the song that actually got him this contract with Motown and made him just a whack of money. Obviously Michael Jackson, and or it might have been the Jackson 5 that recorded this, or I'll Be There. But yeah, no, you want to be looking at Sunshine Lady and Tell Me Why Has Our Love Gone Cold. And of course, finally on this one, just wow. Cover actually of I believe it's Leon Ware wrote this song, originally recorded by the Jackson 5. I wanna be where you are. Ooh. Nothing beats Willie's version again. It's epic, it's beautiful. Willie killing it on that particular jam. Wow. So that basically rounds out the tracks on 73's Fully Exposed. It's a must buy. I don't know why you're not buying it. If you don't have it, what? You should. Next, I'm just doing this chronologically because I just figured it's relatively easy. Minus, of course, the Mac, which came later than than a few of these. But we got to go to Mark of the Beast, which this album took a while. This cover's weird. It's a weird old cover. I don't know if he hired this guy again to do any covers. But you know what? This album, it took a little while for me to get into. But ooh, there is some golden tracks on this, including really one of my favorites ever. In terms, I would consider this a top 3. I know I'm not ranking the tracks individually, just putting them in the top 11 barrel, but top 3 easily. Try it, you'll like it. Really, that's pretty much the theme of the day when it comes to anything Willie Hutch. All you gotta do is try it, people. Come on, people. That's what he says, and I agree. Yeah, come on, people. Try some Willie Hutch. You'll like it. Woo! That's a banger. That is an absolute dance floor crusher. You got to get into that one. And another one, again, on a similar tip. How about Get Ready for the Get Down? I'm not sure that you're ready. I got to be honest. Not sure that you're ready. All you can do is check out the playlist and, just figure it out. Am I ready? Am I ready? You might be. You might be. Don't miss out on it, though. So anyway, this album, 2 giant bangers in the top 11. Mark of the Beast from, I think it's 74. And then we go to what? Oh, this one's got some songs. 75. Could Only Be Ode to My Lady. Whew, it's a great album. It's also another must-buy. There's about 3 or 4 must-buys in the Hutch catalog, the Willie Hutch catalog. This, of course, is one of them. And let's start naming the bangers on this one. First of all, how about The Way We Were, which is just... Gladys Knight did a version. Barbra Streisand, I think, had a hit with The Way We Were. Doesn't touch my man Willie Hutch. And, of course, his version of The Way We Were, a lot of frisson, a lot of goosebumps. You're hearing that, you're like, oh. Well, it could just be me. Could just be Danger. But it is a dangerous feeling hearing that song and, thinking about, the love and the things. And okay, I don't know what I'm talking about now. But let's move on to the next one, which of course can only be Love Power. His biggest hit, reaching number 41 in 1975. I know, 41. It was probably number 8 R&B, which is great. But unfortunately, Willie never really had the pop success that really should have been there for him. But Love Power is an anthem. It's great, good vibes on it, perfect song. A little bit of shades synthesizer in some of these kind of almost shades of what sounds like drum machines, but really funky, really good actually. And then we're going up to 76's Concert in Blues, Willie Hutch. No blues on this. There's a bluesy licks and stuff, but Willie's a funky man. He's not a blues man. He's a funky man. Nothing sad about Willie. All funky. So anyway, on this one, this is a really great album. There's some surprising covers, some really great riffing, some just like funky business. But I have to go with Stormy Weather, the classic, old school cover. But wow, really beautiful, great string arrangement, long intro. I have a friend who's like, oh man, the intro on that kills me. It kills me too. But it kills a Danger in a separate, I would almost say sensual way. I'm just saying, this is a great album. I picked this up for $3. And you can find this cheap all day. You should. Woo, very good album. And also, Stormy Weather. It's a version you got to hear. And you know what? We'll end off here. It's a little, again, we're a little bit out of sync in terms of timing because this would be from 74. But I got to go with the Foxy Brown theme. This is a really good theme. It's a really great soundtrack. Again, I still have to get the Mac, but this is a bomb soundtrack. And the Foxy Brown theme just basically like slays it. Wow, very funky, and you cannot go wrong with it. So those are the top 11 of Willie Hutch's jams. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead, because there's so many amazing songs. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about a couple of honorable mentions. If you're still here, we'll see. I'm going to throw those all in a playlist to make a super playlist. Reason why, a lot of these are hard to find on streaming, but you can make a YouTube playlist, and frankly, this is partly for you, but it's a lot for Craig Danger, because I'm like, wait a sec, man. I want my own Willie Hutch banger playlist. I'm making a video. We're doing it. So let's talk about some other bangers. You Can't Miss Something That You Never Had. Woo! From the Soul Portrait LP. Fantastic. Again, that whole LP is just banger, banger, banger. Stop! He doesn't stop. Banger, banger. Oh, it's a lot. But also on that, another banger, You Gotta Try. Woo, another cooker. But again, throughout that album is just fantastic. Keep On Doing What You're Doing to Me. Also on Soul Portrait. Another winner. From the Season for Love LP, Trying to Understand a Woman. That one's good. That one's really good. That album is all great. It's more of a love album, so it's not going to have the kind of bangers. But again, Trying to Understand a Woman is really, it's just so fun and good. And then, what do we go next? We go to both on O2 My Lady and on Concert and Blues, Party Down. Woo! You got to hear Party Down in the list. Got to hear Party Down. It's really good. I mean, I cannot hate it. Party Down is just funky. And again, kind of almost sounds like some early synthesizer work. I'm not 100% sure. I can show Give You Love. I actually do have that LP. This is from Having a House Party with Willie Hutch. Coolest crowd you'll see at a house party all week. So yeah, I can show Give You Love. Couple from his Midnight Dancer LP. Kelly Green. Just a phenomenal chorus in that. A little bit of a ballad, but very, very tasty. And of course, the title track from Midnight Dancer. Midnight Dancer. Another classic. Those later LPs, a lot of disco-y jams, but again, all very good stuff. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. I just went through 11 plus, what did we do? We did 8 honorable mentions. So yeah, like, subscribe. As you know, likers and subscribers typically tend to be people who are super legendary and will succeed at whatever endeavor they do. So I'm just saying, subscribing, it's a way to win. If you're not winning right now, subscribing, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I won. Here's my trophy. Here's a trophy. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate all of you who watch. If you're watching at this point, please, you're the greatest. I appreciate very much that people watch these things. So again, I am going to see you on the next one.